Hello everyone, welcome to the 16 Bits channel. My name is Luis and today I bring the topic about SonarQube. Firstly, the idea for SonarQube is running in your local machine, okay? Then let's back in time firstly and discuss what SonarQube is. SonarQube is a tool, is a software to help you to analyze the code, vulnerabilities, code smells, and so on. And what is the main point about that? The point is, as earlier you can fix some kind of error or code smell or good practicing or vulnerabilities, your software will be cost less regarding maintainability, scalability sometimes, and also you bring these topics to let's say to match with non-functional requirements. Okay, so in basically idea, the SonarQube make the analysis in your code to find this kind of error. Okay, but keep in mind, this is not only the true regarding your code. Okay, these are numbers to give it to you feeling how your code is developed and written, and it's up to you to analyze, fix some kinds of indicators, maybe the code smell, vulnerability, or even the test coverage, and then follow to the next step to make your software better. Okay, so in a big picture, SonarQube is widely used in software development companies. I started with SonarQube let's say 4 years ago maybe, and for me, after 10 years working without SonarQube and see the errors and see the code smells, I realize then I can make my code better and avoid some mistakes or some future problems. This is the main idea of SonarQube. Besides, also, as I said before, meet the non-functional requirements and avoid some problems in the future. Okay, so this is what SonarQube is. And then for this video, for today, I will bring it to you. The SonarQube is based on SonarQube page and how to configure in your local machine. And then after configure your SonarQube in your local machine, let's create or use a Java project. I will think about that because sometimes create a new Java project and starting code, let's say 1 or 3 classes could be good. Okay, that's not so difficult or spend a lot of time doing that. So let's do it in this way. Okay, let's start with deploying SonarQube in Docker and deploy SonarQube in Docker, and then create a new Java project, and after create some class, some code smell as well. Don't write any kind of test for that because SonarQube also analyze your code and see the tests, but you need to configure Jacoco, as I said on previous video regarding Jacoco, and then let's see what will happen in your code. The code smell, bad practices, and vulnerabilities, and so on. Okay, for this video you handle these three, let's say, yes, these 3 topics. This is regarding, and remember you about that, deploy the SonarQube create a new Java project and some classes inside this Java project to be analyzed by SonarQube, and then deploy this project in our configure your project, in fact, to be deployed and be analyzed by SonarQube. Okay, so these three topics we'll bring in this video, and then let's see what will happen, how to configure, how to fix, and how SonarQube will bring it to us next level of knowledge. Because sometimes when you're writing a return of a list, you don't know, you need to return an unmodifiable list or just a reference of the list, or when you initialize a variable, if you need to initialize by constructor, or this is the method variable. So all these, let's say, good practices and bad practices will be analyzed by SonarQube, and this will help you a lot in your daily work, and also to avoid some mistakes or some error. But remember, these are some indicators about your code. It's up to you analyze and define it's okay or not okay. But in general, it's always okay to follow the SonarQube indicators. Let's say for coverage, for vulnerability, for security, and try to fix and try to meet the requirements or the indicator defined by a group or a person or a team. Okay, so now it's time to open the computer, open the Docker, and see how the SonarQube works locally. And remember, this video is to work with SonarQube locally. The next video I'll bring to you the Sonar Cloud. It's the same analysis, okay, but with this analysis will be done using your GitHub repository. So nowadays I have I have the 16-bit Quarkus and 60-bit Spring on Sonar Cloud. Is for me is marvelous, is grateful, is also because I have my project, I have some code, and every time I push some code on the main branch on my project, the SonarQube analyze, I can see the errors, I can see the code smell, I can see the vulnerabilities, and also test coverage. And the more important to you, the message is improve your code, improve your knowledge, improve your decision regarding your code. Okay, so let's go to the code right now and see the SonarQube working. So welcome back, and now it's the code time. It's a good moment to practice and see how SonarQube will help us on this kind of task to avoid some personal analysis or manual analysis. The SonarQube doing that automatically. Okay, so first of thing, you need to have Docker running in your local machine. I can guarantee to you using Docker is really better than you download the software, unzip the software, and then try to run in your machine. I tried this the first time, so then I realized that using Docker will be really easy. Okay, so to do that, let's copy on just this instruction here, and after I will put in the video how to do that on SonarQube. Okay, and back to iTurn. Okay, now here I have configured my Java, okay? I have configured my Java, now using the version 11 after some time with problem using the Java 14 because I'm using records before, but right now I'm using the 11, not the 11 from the series on Netflix, but the 11, the Java 11. So, and copy and paste, so far so good. Well, I have them before the SonarQube image here, so I can check my Docker dashboard as well to see the things here when Docker is up. Yes, Docker is up already, and see I can see the image. Okay, the image is here. After when the image is running, we have the container. Okay, just to know. So basically, now we can go to localhost and nothing will happen. It's okay, it's fine because the instance is here, doc image. Let's see what happened. What will happen? Docker image. Ok, Docker image. Eu quero uma lista on one list. Okay, SonarQube is here. 6 days ago, I work on that. Let's clear and see Docker 1 should be running. Okay, why not running SonarQube? Let's see again. Can open. This is a little bit weird. Let's see the dashboard. This happened. This is the real code, and hot code this could happen anytime. Okay. Image I have here. The containers is running at 9,000. Okay, so now maybe it's running. Not running. How this is not running, man? I have to pass the protocol. I have SonarQube, and what will happen? Let's see. Let's check. Drop and create. Okay, it is still starting. Sorry, but I'm a little bit anxious for that. my bad. Okay, now it's running. Okay, SonarQube is starting. So then after you execute this, let's see the Docker container ls, and see now Docker is up, is running. Sorry about that, but okay, now it's running. Now SonarQube will be started. And also I found this tutorial here on Medium is very interesting. This help you to mount your project, to build your local project, to use the SonarQube. Also, I will leave this link on the video description to use. Okay, so this is I will use also these properties here on your project. Okay, so right now SonarQube is starting, and then we will follow by this one here. Okay, this is so far so good. We need to log in using the admin and then change the password. So right now let's open the Intellij IDE to create a new project. And as I just said on the previous the video, we will work on new project Java and build some, let's say, worst code or bad code to SonarQube, work on that and analyze and give it to us some tips, some advice, and some better code to you bring this better code to for your project, or in this case in my project. Okay, right now I can close the item 2. I like to use the item 2. Is very clean, fast, and it's amazing. Okay, let's close. Yes, I want to quit. and then SonarQube is starting. Is this take a long time? Take a long time to starting. Well, this is the Sonar Cloud. I don't want to work on Sonar Cloud right now. Okay. Let's see. This is the preparing the workspace. I don't want to prepare my workspace right now because for me, whatever, I want to create a new Java project. And then let's create from the scratch new project. Or let's create a new one. Okay, new project. Let's wait some time. Meanwhile, SonarQube is still starting. Okay, SonarQube is up. Okay, SonarQube now is up. Now you need to copy and paste is just one, Command C, Command V, and also Command V, or in this case, Control C or Control V, and copy and paste. And then after you log in, you need to change your password. Okay, this is the last one is admin. The new one I will put let's say 16 bits. Okay, 16 bits, and voila. Okay, now we have the SonarQube running locally. This is amazing, this is awesome, but you need projects inside, projects running inside the SonarQube to see the code, to analyze the code. So for that, let's create new Java project using the 11 version. And next, not command line projects, okay? Next one, just a second, and almost, let's create a key sonar. I like to use the kebab notation because for me it's more clear to see the things. I don't like this one. Just a second, let me back here. Let me back and use the Maven here, because a creation archetype is more easily than copy the POM XML and change the POM XML. Okay, and I have the Maven archetype from my personal project here. I created one a long time ago. It's very good. I don't use this right now. It's so good, but I don't use that. Let's get the let's browse here, and I hit the Spring. Don't want this Spring as well. I want this one, Maven archetype quick start. Okay, this is the good one, and create the sonar video and coordinates. It's okay. It's not. I can change it to let's say bits Louis, well, whatever. Don't problem. And you create with using this configuration. Is good. I want to use this window. And meanwhile, let's see the project. I am the admin for this project, and I do what I need to do. Administration, I can configure some projects. In general, we have some kind of things. The project is Java, okay? In Java, you have this suffix and JUnity and so on. You can play using the SonarQube in your local environment, or you prefer, I will bring in the next video, the Sonar Cloud. Okay, the Sonar Cloud is also, as I said, because you can connect your GitHub, your repository, your code, and then everything goes well or not, because depends on your code, okay, and your project as well. Let's back here to the Sonar video. Okay, now you have the project in the main, in the test, and so on. Now we have the compiler. You need to change this one to 11 and to 11. Now here is bringing to us the JUnity version 4 is kind of old, but no problem. It's okay. Let's create a new package. Let's say resource. Let's put here on U2 class. Every project has the U2 class. Sometimes is a mess because okay, I need to change this one for or it's okay. Mark this directory como excluded. No, it's okay. It's fine. It's fine. Yes, for me it's fine. It's okay. No, it's fine. Okay, let's just to check some things here. Everything looks really fine. And let's unmark and mark again. Unmark source hood. Let's mark again because I want one package. You don't create a package for me. But it's not a package, man. For me, it's a little bit weird. Let's remove this one. Let's remove, don't problem. Let's remove, man. Yes, I want to delete. And I want to create a new package. Okay. Con 16 bits ponto sonar. Oh, this is a weird, man, because let's package, new package. I need to create one by one. It is not good. This is the best choice. Yes, because the 16 bits. Let's say aquí. Bits. I don't. Costa Luis Sonar. Right, okay, this is my mistake, my bad, because I creation a package is starting with number. I need to create the number between using the letter before, but no problem. Let's continue and see here. Okay, let's create a U2 class. This is also happen. Okay, this is. Let's create a new private string name, or no, let's create better this one. Let's create a private constructor. Okay, private U2. Okay, then let's create some dummy methods. Public static string to string. Return null. Public is keys override. Convert to string. Okay. Object. Some dumb methods. Don't problem be okay. Boolean is valid. Let's say list another list, and then return false. Okay, this is okay. I'm building this because just to see how SonarQube will analyze this code. Let's create a new domain. Let's the domain client is also happen in some projects. Okay, let's avoid private. Let's create just two long id string first name and string last name. Let's create a new constructor without the attributes and create setter and getter. Also, I would like to create a new one here. Is the name will be handle lists. Okay, let's put this bigger and then let's see what will happen here. Here we like to see one client, private client, and then let's do this public, return a list of clients, find all clients, something like that, and return it's better use the client service. Let's put the client service here, okay? Service and return. It's a bad design, but no problem. The bad design is just to play, okay? Now it is a bad approach because you can use in this case on singleton list in this case, because we handle just one instance, and then or even using an unmodifiable, you can use this one, vale? Okay, unmodifiable list and pass the list. But let's see what SonarQube will bring to us and tell to us about these three classes. We have three classes here, and let's create a new one, app client. This is a simple Java class, and let's print here using system out, or better local datetime .now.salt, and then let's print this right now, this value. Okay, this is the best practice because you are using the system out. Okay, now we have the project, you have the SonarQube working well. Now it's time to configure this project to be analyzed by SonarQube. I will use this tutorial here because this tutorial is really good, and just you need to follow some steps here. In this case, let's copy the properties. So let's open the pwn.xml and put this bigger and paste. Okay, the sonar, this is, let's put a comment here, sonar properties. This are sonar properties. Sometimes maybe I need to put the user and also the password. I don't remember if it's required right now, but let's find out. And the plugin. Okay, I have the plugin, and back here you have the plugin about this one, plugin, more plugin. Now you put this, the Jacoco plugins also, Jacoco. As I said before, I talked about Jacoco on the previous video. Oh no, this one and this one here have this plugin. Okay, let's copy all. Now you have this configuration, and just to be aware or to be in charge of that, let's see if everything goes well in this project. Let's at least compile. Let's see if this project is compiling. Is the good signal, is compiling or not. And in order to move to next step, okay. After the terminal, let's do the same. Let's mvn clean install. Install is not required, but okay, it's not required making an install, because install you put this artifact on the Maven folder. App test is missing semicolon. Okay, this is the, as I said before, for you need to change bits 16 will be a good one. Let's move to this one. Okay, but we not maintain this package. Let's change the package again and put Costa, Luis, and Sonar. It's so good. Now we have this project already here. Now we have, as I said here, heroes test just to assert true, and back again to terminal. Let's execute here and see what happened. While this is working, this is doing, our SonarQube is here just waiting some project, your project. Okay, that's fine, that's so good. Let's see. All right, okay, now you have to have the target and Sonar and Maven. Okay, the source file, you have just one test. This one here, it is always returning true. It is really fast because you pay attention, it's really fast, but doesn't matter right now. Okay, let's back to tutorial after the terminal, and okay, you have it here. Now let's execute this one, Sonar. Let's back to terminal and then use the mvn Sonar. Now you are using this locally Sonar. Okay, so okay, no problem. It's missing the Sonar. Let's move here, Sonar login and Sonar password. Let's back to the property. As I said before, need to pass the credentials here, and let's using the Sonar login, as I said, admin, and the Sonar dot password is 16 bits. This is a bad practice, I know, I recognize this is a bad practice. The good one should be use a token. Okay, but this is the intent of this video, is show to you using local Sonar. Okay, just to see this kind of analysis and bring it to you the Sonar, not to use the hard password in your project and so on. As I said before, the best approach is using a Sonar token. Okay, now it's loaded some parts of SonarQube, and if you change out right now to Sonar, in few seconds you have some new here. Let's see, parsing, executing, and okay, that's it. We have, let's say, a Sonar analysis. This then demonstrates this is working. This analysis is going to the browser to be seen. Let's see here. Wow, voila, we have Sonar. Okay, as I said before for you, every time you push some project, this project will be created on Sonar. Okay, once you have the project created, the project will be here. You don't mention about the past and so on. Now you click the project, you can see the unit test, the coverage, the technical data. In this case, we will spend almost 1 hour about this technical data to fix this kind of error and code smell as well. Let's see here. We have this one. Let's one by one. And you can see the analysis over the XML file. This is the pixel one. So you can back to the XML and start to fixing. Let's say here you can delete this line and put here, let's say, I don't have this site for this for 60 bits, but let's imagine this one and 60 bits.com, okay, just to fix this kind of error, and then navigate through the Sonar. This is very interesting because this is an error, this is a bad practice, and you can click here and click here, yes, and click here and see the whys, because the more important in your life as programmer, as person as well, is discovering the whys. Why I'm doing that? Why I need to do that? Why this approach is being followed? Why you need to go for this side to another side? So here they said to you the non-compliant code and the compliant code. In this case, using logger instead of user system out, because it's more easy to hit the message and so on. Now we have here another one regarding the client, because a nested component, let's put here, let's see the why, okay, right here, and do something about that. So this help you a lot when you have your code running, when you have everything well in your project or not, because this kind of error or this kind of bad practice help you every day in your journey as a programmer, as a developer, as architect, as a team lead. You need to maintain the code and the high level of the code. Okay, let's fix some kind of errors and execute again this Sonar, okay? We have some collections aquí in used and back. Now we have 9 issues. I don't fix the 9 issues just because the time. And let's fix some issues here. Let's back to app client and avoid this one and use the logger. Yes, let's use this logger here. Private static final logger receives logger get logger app ponto class ponto get name. Okay, now we have the logger here. You can use this logger. You can use the label as well and log the message. You can log just to, let's do this, and remove this one. And this one dot to string. Okay, this is waiting on a string. Now we have another one here. Let's see what happened with this one. No issues. Okay, no issues so far, so good. Let's back to the client and remove our client service. No, I have one unused report import. Let's remove this class, and also let's back an unmodifiable. Let's see the problem. Yes, it's a private is not used. You can, let's say, associate this client. It's a bad practice, it's a bad code, but just to show to you how Sonar help you to code, and this is important to you to better your code good and get your code to the next level. Okay, is irrelevant for now the client here, because the client is creating a new client here. Okay, it's no problem, no problem at all. So you can maintain this bad code here and just remove this one here. And also let's remove 3 issues. Okay, let's see one issue more about this one. Code smell, blocker, measure, native component explain. Okay, Now this is when you use the constructor, the things right there. This is so good. Unuse it, convert to string. This is good. Eh? This is the really good because sometimes you're receiving some kind of parameter of argument, and this argument is no longer used because you need to build your interface expecting what you want, not passing a lot of parameters and using nothing. Okay, let's go to the U2 class, and this one we are not using at all. Maybe you can use doing this one, okay, just to, is a really dummy, but it's working. And this one, let's compare, contains all another list. Alright, you can change the key, r equals, just to analyze. This is a generic way. Well, I can use here a string list to compare the data, and string another list. Now this issue will be disappear as magic, but it's not magic, it's code. Magic doesn't exist. Let's clean verify and then execute again the mvn sonar. This is the process will be really fast because this is a small project, take only 6 seconds, and then let's publish again our code to the SonarCube locally. Okay, this is the main idea how Sonar works. The next video I'll talk about Sonar Cloud. Stay tuned because it's really cool, really cool in fact. Now done is load activity rules. That's all, that's working. In my opinion, this brings to us some expertise, some knowledge about the code, about security, vulnerabilities, and is a win-win in fact. Okay, now again the project is published, and let's back to the project again. Now the number of problem has been decreased from 9, okay, to 4. What? Sorry, aqui to 4. 9 to 4. Okay, the lines of the code and so on. But if you want to configure your project and so on, you can do in that. Okay, in project settings you can see here all the settings. It stopped it. He stopped it. Oh no, it stopped it. Let's stop it here and move backward. Well, just a second. Okay, I'm again. Okay, I'm again. Okay, as I said before, we have right now 4 issues. Okay, maybe I can move a lot with the camera. The camera may be a little bit weird. Okay, so right now we can configure the project as I want. Let's say the quality gauge is built in. Okay, the profile, we have this one. I can change the profile. I can change everything I need. Let's see, the measure is deprecated. Oh, that's good. I can create a measure here to see, well, if the code is uncovered by 50%, is not able to go to the next release, or I need to cover 100 of the code, 100 of this package, and so on. Okay, this is to play, and this is to bring to you the idea of SonarQube. So that's all. I hope you enjoy this video, this Sonar. And for me, this is my first video in English for my channel, and I hope you enjoy. I try to bring all the videos from now on in English because I can talk with a lot of people, a lot of a lot of people, and in IT, all the time you have this knowledge in English, the terms and the conversation. Yeah, I think is a good way to keep moving on my channel. So that's all, folks. I hope you had a great weekend, amazing weekend as well, and don't forget to keep moving, keep learning, and put your code to the next level. Okay, see you on the next video regarding the SonarQube Cloud. Bye bye.